Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's Friday, the 10th of July, and this is the Daily Fact Sheet. Malaysian authorities have been informed by foreign police that $500 million was deposited into private accounts of Penang-born billionaire Jho Low to aid investigations into the alleged misappropriation of 1MDB's funds, according to the Wall Street Journal. This follows reports last week based on leaked government investigation papers that $700 million in state funds were deposited into the private bank accounts of Najib at Ambank. Whistleblower website Sarawak Report also claimed yesterday that 2 million ringgit in cash was deposited into the Affin bank account of Rosmah Mansor, the Prime Minister's wife, and that this was also a subject of the investigation. In the latest report, the Wall Street Journal said Singapore police in a letter dated March 19th wrote to the Malaysian Central Bank about the deposits into a Singapore bank account controlled by Jho Low. Wall Street Journal, which cited the letter, said this was in response to Malaysian authorities asking Singapore for help in their investigation into 1MDB. The Public Accounts Committee will summon business person Jho Low with regard to his role when he was advisor to 1MDB's predecessor, Terengganu Investment Authority. PAC chairperson Nur Jazlan Mohamad said the committee arrived at the decision after listening to briefings on investments made by 1MDB. Come July 17th will be 1 year since Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 was shot down over eastern Ukraine, killing 298 passengers and crew. The next of kin of the Malaysian victims are hoping that justice will be served. Yet to this day, none of those responsible have been brought to face the music. The National Audit Department's probe into 1MDB has shown that many of the company's investment decisions were made without the prior approval of its board of directors. According to a highly placed source with knowledge of the department's report, questionable decisions were made through written resolutions instead of conducting proper board meetings. Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak is not a member of the board of directors, but heads its advisory board. The audit team also found that on many occasions the company's management had failed to follow instructions from the board. Prime Minister Najib today urged Malaysians to stop spreading slander and hate during the final days of the holy month of Ramadan. More so, he said the last 10 nights of Ramadan, known as Lailatul Qadar, promises greater divine reward for good deeds. He also urged Malaysians to seek forgiveness, as this may be their last Lailatul Qadar. And with that, we end our fact sheet for today. Have a splendid weekend. I'm Michael. We'll be back with more on Monday.